Okay. Hopefully this thing starts to focus. There we go. Okay, so another update on my backyard, isn't it grand? Everything seems to be working except for the pump that I installed in there. It's because she's frozen in still. So I set off the pump in the window. It was full too. And pulled that one out, put it in here, and yes, it has some leaks. So yes, it's squirting everywhere, but at least it's up and it's moving the majority of it away. So here we go, traveling down, traveling. I had to put the plastic in there temporarily to get it to this point. But look, my trench, she works. Now she's gushing pretty good, especially right now. And I've noticed that the next door neighbor, it's quite deep on his side. I'm really kind of concerned about that. But anyhow, I have made him aware of it. This is working. Now, the only downside is there's nothing I can do about this without doing some massive work. Is at the end, it's gushing down on his side, around, and then into the gutters. I was hoping it would go straight through, but it just so happens that this spot happens to be a high point between. As you can see, that even the city has knocked off some of the ends. But anyhow, I have water happily moving along here, and out, and down, and if you can hear in the distance, you can hear it running into the drain. So that's all working. So, I've also redirected. I'm going to walk up my driveway. Yay, yes. I'm going to have fun with this. Redirected. You can see water just a-gushing down my driveway now, too. I've got this coming off of the garage. The garage hose is also still frozen, so I'm kind of stuck there. Happened to find another hose that wasn't frozen solid, and hooked it up, brought it around the back side of the garage, and you can see that the water is happily coming out here. It's just gushing away. It's doing just fine. And I also, lovely surprise when I opened this up, found this whole side of my garage underwater. Ain't that fun? Well, what I found is this. It's not going anywhere. All it does is drain straight down and right in. So I put another one of these little plastic sleeves on it because then it moves underneath the door. You can see the door moves right over top of it. Stuffed it down inside of here, and off she goes. So, a little more water moved out. This thing was about halfway full when I just emptied it to pull out the other. So, we're all good there. And the pump, let's go back to the pond and see how it's doing as it's draining away. It's still gushing away. And the water is now eagerly moving out of the other areas that have been backed up. So I know that I have everything all nicely, that the levels are pretty decent. At least the water thinks so. So I've got this emptying out and this emptying in. Everybody's all happy. Yay me.